The first Deputy Prime Minister for National Security attended the University of Manchester Institute of Science and Technology, where he graduated with a first-class degree in electrical engineering and management science before obtaining a Master of Science with distinction in computer science from Imperial College London. He also capped it with a Master of Public Administration degree from Kennedy School of Government, Harvard University. The second Deputy Prime Minister and Coordinating Minister for Economic and Social Policy attended the London School of Economics, where he earned a bachelor's degree in economics. He subsequently obtained a master's degree in the same discipline from the University of Cambridge and a master in public administration from the Kennedy School of Government, Harvard University. The Minister for Trade and Industry, in charge of industry, attended the University of Adelaide and graduated with a first-class degree before obtaining a master in public administration from the Kennedy School of Government, Harvard University. The Minister for Trade and Industry, in charge of trade, attended the University of Cambridge, bagging a degree in engineering before he obtained his Master of Public Administration from the Kennedy School of Government, Harvard University. The Minister for Transport and Coordinating Minister for Infrastructure graduated with a first-class degree in engineering and commerce from the University of Newcastle in Australia, where he completed his doctorate. The Minister in the Prime Minister's office attended the University of Cambridge, where he graduated with a first-class degree in economics before attending the MIT Sloan School of Management. The Minister for Communications and Information obtained a Doctor of Philosophy from Stanford University and a postgraduate degree at Cornell University. The Minister for Manpower attended the Loughborough University, United Kingdom, where he graduated with a first-class degree in electronics, computer and systems engineering before earning a master's degree in management at Stanford University. The Minister for National Development attended University of Wisconsin-Madison, United States, where he completed a Bachelor of Science degree in economics before obtaining a Master of Arts degree at the University of Michigan and another Master in Public Administration from the Kennedy School of Government, Harvard University. The Minister for Defense attended the medical school at the National University of Singapore before going for his fellowship training in surgical oncology at the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston. The Minister for Foreign Affairs chose a postgraduate specialization in ophthalmology and became a fellow of the Royal College of Surgeons, Edinburgh. The Minister for Home Affairs and Law studied law at the National University of Singapore, where he graduated with a first-class degree and top of his class. The Minister for Health attended the University of Cambridge, where he obtained both a bachelor and master degree in electrical engineering. The Minister for Finance also attended the University of Cambridge, where he obtained a bachelor and master degree in economics before going for a master in public administration from the Kennedy School of Government, Harvard University. The Minister for Environment and Water Resources graduated with a first-class degree in engineering from the Luggage Technology University, a Master of Science in Electrical Engineering from the National University of Singapore, and another Master of Business Administration from the University of Southern California. The Acting Minister for Education obtained a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering at the United States Air Force Academy before securing his Master of Arts in International Relations from the Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy at Tufts University. The Minister for Culture, Community and Youth attended the National University of Singapore, where she completed a Bachelor of Accountancy and a Master of Business Administration. The Minister for Social and Family Development attended the London School of Economics for his first degree before attending King's College for a Master of Arts degree in Defence Studies. The Acting Minister of Education attended the London School of Economics, where he obtained a master's degree in economics before completing a Master of Business Administration at the International Institute for Management Development in Switzerland. The foregoing are the qualifications of the men and women leading Singapore today. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am not here to advertise for Harvard, LSE, Cambridge, or any of those prestigious universities, or to say that they alone have solutions to problems. No, the point I am trying to make is that quality education matters, and that point has been well underscored by the Prime Minister of Singapore, who said most recently that those who lead a nation must first possess the ability to grasp the issues to make correct decisions or to at least propose sound solutions. Singapore is such a success story today, despite the fact that we were far ahead of them at independence. The per capita income of Singapore, where Lee Kuan Yew took over, was $400. He grew it to $50,000 by the time he left office. Today, the per capita income is $56,700, making it the third richest country by per capita income, only after Qatar and Luxembourg. And for the past 10 years, Singapore has been number one on the World Bank Ease of Doing Business Index, essentially due to the quality of its leadership. Incidentally, I have in recent weeks been involved in some educational initiatives. The first, for the second year, I am on the panel of the judges for the Nigerian Bureau's PLC Multina Teacher of the Year 2016, which entails marking the entries of teachers across the 36 states of the country and Abuja. The maiden edition of last year was restricted to public schools in Nigeria, but this year, the competition was open to all secondary schools, private or public. Yet, I must confess that it has been a rather depressing experience, because if majority of those who are to impart knowledge to our children at secondary school level are themselves barely literate, then there is a problem. Then on Thursday, former Access Bank Managing Director, Mr. I. Mokwede, launched his knowledge-driven initiative that is essentially targeted at supporting citizens of Nigeria and Ghana who are outstanding senior practitioners in the public sector and who have made significant impact on policy issues through their work. Under the African Initiative for Governance, Mokwede, who invited me into the advisory board along with 6 others, including President Olusegun Adeniyi, who is our chairman, will be offering on an annual basis 5 all-expenses paid scholarships and 1 fellowship, beginning from next year at the University of Oxford. The idea is that scholars and fellows will return to their country, Nigeria or Ghana, after the programs at Oxford University, informed by knowledge and understanding gained through their research into regional and global best practices to help shape and influence policy decisions in their respective countries. Of course, we may argue that such intervention is a little drop, but we also know that when we throw pebbles into a pond, the ripples will spread. Therefore, we need such little drops in our nation and our continent if we are ever to catch up with the rest of the world, where the knowledge and ingenuity of the leadership cadre now make all the difference. This now brings me to the final point as I begin to round up. My question is, between luggage economy and knowledge economy, which way Nigeria? That is an answer only the leadership of our country can provide, and that is also where the challenge is. In the Singapore story, the leadership selection process initiated by the late Lee Kuan Yew, which has produced the cabinet of stars, insisted on a meritocracy in every field. The political parties, the military, the police, name it, all are to be led by very well-educated people. He believed in high Western education and spent huge national resources to train that manpower. It became a tradition up to the present. Only a highly trained national leadership can carry the burden of development along enlightened lines. Perhaps to appreciate what I'm talking about, I encourage Nigerians to read the short but profound message by the Prime Minister of Singapore titled "Acquiring the Tools to Lead Asia Forward," where he explained the essence of educational preparation for leadership and what he learned at Harvard School, at the Harvard Kennedy School. Let me quote him. "I discovered how systematic and analytic thinking could clarify issues and suggest creative solutions to complex problems. But my lasting lesson, that's at Harvard, was that in a dynamic and demanding environment, public officers need more thorough preparation and effective tools for governance to formulate policy rigorously and in depth, to evaluate trade-offs and develop mitigation measures, and crucially, to garner political and public support to turn ideas into results," he wrote. That is why I find it very disturbing when I hear Nigerians talk down on those who send their children to schools abroad. If they can afford it and the money is legitimate, it is something we should encourage, even as we reform our education at home. One does not disturb the other. If you check out compare the resume of each of the young men and women I mentioned earlier, you will discover that most, if not all of them, school abroad, like my sister here. The real problem is that we have neglected public schools at practically all levels in Nigeria today, and that is what we should deal with. Not that it is wrong for other people to send their children abroad to school. A check on the higher enrollment of Chinese and South Korean students in US and European Ivy League universities will reveal that they have taken Lim Kuan Yew's example and precepts to heart. In the case of Singapore, they went to the West to study, and in the process, they transformed their educational system to become even better than those of the West.